What up, everybody? This is episode 8 of the Nerd Outlet Podcast, provided to you by the good folks over at IKEA, serving you horse meatballs every day of the week.
Delicious horse meatballs.
And that right there is the boy Greg. What up?
What's up, nerds?
And Gabe.
Fuck with cows.
And on a little less joyful
100%
note,
beef.
100%.
the boy Nathan.
Rest in peace.
Boy wonder.
Yeah, he flew too close to the sun. His wings burned. And he won't be joining us this week. Maybe next week.
Oh, maybe.
So, what's up, everybody? How's life been?
Oh, you know. Same old, can't complain.
Same here.
True.
I'm still going out there promoting my mixtape to all the nearest hot clubs.
All right,
fire.
hit up the mall every day. Right?
Yeah, I go to the nearest outlet
Hey, yo,
mall.
man, you like good music?
And anytime they ask me to describe my music, I'm like, "Do you like rap?" And they go like, "Yeah, man." Oh, it's not for you then. It's
Yo, man, it sounds like Drake mixed with Biggie, mixed with Tupac, mixed with Nas. Like,
and a splash
fire,
of Justin
man.
Bieber. Just a splash of Justin Bieber.
you just like name drop everyone that like is popular.
But hey, dude, I'm just out here trying to get my name out there with my mixtapes.
What's your rap name?
What's my rap name?
Yeah.
Just L.
L.
Yeah.
Take some L's.
Yeah, that's my nemesis, Young Jew. That's his.
Jew.
That's how he's always dissing me, using my name against me.
You
But
say
it's,
young Jew.
yeah, he's pretty hot out here in the underground
What
world.
about Little Arab.
Little Arab.
Yeah.
I know we've dropped some songs together, but I mean, it's not really going anywhere right now. So I had to, take some shots, instigate some rap beef.
I heard you and Sergeant Gutter got some beef.
I mean, just a little, fuck that dude, Sergeant Gutter.
Yo, fuck Sergeant Gutter.
But
World Star.
I also went the World Star route. I decided to, tackle a couple of grandmas outside of Walmart, but that didn't help my mixtape at all. I actually had some people post pictures of them deleting my mixtape, so we might have to try another route.
With the caption, #save the grandma.
Have you guys seen the video of that like Christian old grandma like rapping? Like it's just Christian rap.
No.
But it's hilarious. I'll show you after this.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty lit.
But hey, other than that though, still been same old. Gabe, you told us earlier you had a dream, another one.
I had another dream. But
Dreamcatcher. Bring the
Dreamcatcher
dreams.
here. I don't know if I want to say because this one involves Greg and Nathan.
What? Dude, now this is bullshit. No way.
This is a real one.
Wait, like
Yeah.
us together or like?
Do you want me to tell you? You want me to wait till
Oh,
Nathan?
I have to know now.
Okay, so Louther's in it too. We're all in it actually, but it mostly involves you and Nathan.
Okay.
It's just let me picture. Let me paint a scene. Okay.
All right, go ahead.
Alright,
a
close
po-
my eyes.
We're in a post-apocalyptic world, right? We're underground in some sewer,
Oh, gross.
but we're
Shit.
chilling. We're chilling. We're all boys. We're having fun,
So,
playing
okay.
dice. So it's like just like an average day,
Okay.
like in a post-apocalyptic world. We're just chilling, having fun.
On some Ninja Turtle shit.
Yeah, some
though.
Ninja Turtle
I'm
shit.
thinking like Metro right now.
Yeah,
No, honestly, yeah, just like
Okay.
that. We're playing dice. Me, you, and Greg. I mean, you as in Louther. All three of us. We pull up to the homies, right? It's Nathan playing some dice with some dudes. No,
Why is the
Just
only
picture
form of
me playing
entertainment we
dice.
have is dice?
dude, no,
That's what I don't
this is what
understand.
this is what my dream was. All right, so we pull up. We're like, hey, what's up, Nathan? And he's like, hey, what's up? All right. So Nathan turns his back to Greg, and we're in a circle right now. All of a
Okay.
sudden, Greg gets on one knee
And proposes to
and
Nathan.
proposes to
What?
Nathan.
So let me get this straight. In your dream world,
Yeah.
we all, even though we've all never played dice together, we're all huddled around a dice circle.
Yeah.
And on top of that, it's post-apocalyptic.
Yeah.
So honestly, I don't even know what's up for stakes on this dice game.
Probably meat.
I mean, I guess some like rotten meat. And with all this ambiance of the rotten meat smell, dudes over here cursing and fighting each other over losing dice matches. Greg thinks it's a good time to propose
Yeah.
to Nathan.
Yeah.
It's the perfect time.
Dude, no. And then
When
the
is
funny
there
thing
better
is,
time?
after he like Nathan says yes, Greg gets up. He's like,
Of course. How could he say no to me?
and Greg just says cool and walks away.
Cool, thanks.
Walks away.
Do you have a reaction in your dream? Were you
Dude,
just
no.
like,
I woke up
"Shit,
like, what the fuck?
why would Craig do that?
That's so rude of him.
Did you wake up like in a cold sweat, or did you just
Dude,
wake
I
up
woke
and
up like, what the fuck is wrong with me?
damn, I don't know what to
I
say.
need to stop eating these snacks before I go to bed.
I gotta stop drinking before bed.
Damn, I don't.
It was just a weird dream, man. Like, what does that say about me?
I don't
It
know.
doesn't say anything other than the fact that you somehow think that dice is a good place to propose to somebody.
I feel like it's just, you know how like you see dudes on the like when you're in like prison movies just playing dice and shit.
Yeah.
It's kind of like my subconscious kind of connects that to like depression and shit. Where like after shit goes down the hill
Yeah.
and all you got left for entertainment is just dice.
I just see. I don't understand though. Like when everything went down, right? Everybody's huddling up in the sewers, and they're taking, account of what everybody has. Some dude had the bright idea. Doesn't have cards because I guess cards don't matter. But just to bring a pair of dice with him, he's like, "Hey, I know we'll need this in a couple years."
Bro, the funniest thing to me is that why would Nathan out of everybody be playing dice?
Yeah.
That's what-
That's the thing that makes the least sense to me. I don't think Nathan even know how dice work.
He throws the dice and he's like, "Oh, natural 20."
Dude, great. Oh, Nathan's gonna love this episode.
Dex check.
Oh.
Dude's trying to sneak around.
Dude,
I'm
no.
gonna need you to roll that D20 for me real quick.
Bro, and the dudes Nathan's were with were like hard ass dudes. Not like physically, but like
Okay.
intimidatingly hard.
So next follow-up question
yeah.
was Nathan's appearance different in this dream?
No.
Was he jacked?
No, it was just regular Nathan.
No.
Next to these
Damn.
hard dudes.
So I mean, hey, I kind of get where your dream's going, where you're just like, dude, Nathan has no more video games or anything like that. So I guess his
Dice.
only
just
form of
becomes a
attainment,
thug.
yeah.
He has no other option. Survival of the fittest.
Dude, that sounds like a shitty life, though. But Gabe,
Yeah.
you said you had a topic for us today.
Oh, dude.
What's up with this manga?
Ah,
All right, so I was, the store Books A Million.
Yeah, dude.
It's kind of like Barnes and Nobles, but cheaper.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So I was looking through. I was in the manga section. I was gonna pick up some Dragon Ball, right? Just skimming through them. I like how you just laughed
you
there.
know, why are you laughing?
Because
Dragon
you said Dragon Ball.
Yeah, Dragon
So-
Ball.
Dragon Ball.
So you're talking about like some old 80s, 70s young Goku, and his only arch enemy is Piccolo.
No, Emperor Pilaf too.
This is before he even goes Super Saiyan,
Yeah.
where his only power up is turning into a monkey and he can barely control it.
But this is before Kaido Kin.
That's what I'm saying. But I
Before
mean,
Kamehameha.
it's cool, dog. If you're one of those.
No, because I want to read the whole series. Like I haven't
Okay.
literally not watched Dragon Ball in years. So I was like, I'll pick up the manga. Cool. So I'm like, oh, here it is. I look to the right
Yeah.
and I see this cover. I don't remember the
Yeah.
name, but I think it's called Sisters.
Okay.
And in the cover is these two probably high school-ish girls in little
Alright,
skimpy
alright.
outfits
All right, you're
hugging each other and looking
Uh-huh.
into
Sounds
their
very
eyes
appealing.
passionately. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. I'm just like, volume 1. How this looks interesting, right? So I pick it up, start skimming through it.
And by skimming, he means read it from cover to cover.
No, I was there for a good 45 minutes.
That's what I'm saying.
Trust
like,
me, when I get to volume 2, it gets steamy. I'm skimming through volume 1, right? And just these two girls, these two I assume sisters, but they just want to kiss. Like this whole
Oh,
novel
wow.
is this whole manga is just about them trying to hook up.
I
You know
mean,
how-
hey, they're teenage high school girls.
But you know how some mangas have like
Hey, sisters need love too.
Yeah.
I guess. But you know how some mangas usually have like some type of like supernatural twist to them.
Okay.
No,
Go ahead.
No, there's nothing.
There's not.
There's
Oh.
nothing.
It's just them.
This
trying
is
to
just
make
them.
out the whole time.
Exactly. There's a part where like she's at school and the other one stayed home because she was sick, and she texts her. She's like, "Hey, I wish you were here. I'm so cold." Right? And our sister's like, "I wish I was there. I want to feel you."
Wait.
Bro.
What?
Yeah, bro. This shit gets hard. This is honestly like PG-13 shit right here.
Okay. Question. Though,
Go ahead.
before you continue with
Mhm.
your lovely story.
Yeah.
Did you assume they were sisters, or did like by because they looked alike, or
They looked alike and they lived together.
I mean, granted, the novel or
I mean
manga.
The manga.
he can't remember the name though.
I think it's
Titled
called Sister.
Sisters.
It's something. No, it's something to do with like relatives. You see what I'm saying? So like when I first saw, it, I was like,
Cousins.
yeah,
it
this
was
is
something.
gonna-
Because I saw the cover and I saw the name. I'm like, first thing that registered to my head was incest.
Oh, okay, so it wasn't. They
Yeah.
weren't like best friends.
No, they
living
were not
together.
friends. They are somehow related. I'm assuming sisters. Right. Eventually.
And you said this is in the manga section,
Manga
not the,
section.
not the hentai section.
Oh, yeah, not the hentai. There are some risque graphics in this manga,
Okay.
but honestly, it's PG-13 until we get to volume 2.
Okay, hit us with that volume
but
two,
I'll get
please.
to there. I'll get to there. So it's them trying to make out, right? They're at home. She's on top of her. The other one's in the bottom. It's kind of like quirky because their parents walk in on them and like, oh, what are you doing? Like, oh, nothing. She was just cold. I'm keeping her warm. Shit like that.
Okay.
And eventually, when they do kiss, it's like the most passionate thing I've ever read, dude. It's like,
wait, did they go like really into like detail with it?
well, yeah, because it's images, right? So at first it's them looking into their eyes. You can see
Okay.
a twinkle in them. She's like, I've wanted this for so long.
Okay, before you continue, because now I
Yeah.
need to know
Mhm.
what is the art style of this manga like? Is it like more on the realistic side, or is it more?
Oh
on,
no, I mean
like,
it's definitely
the,
cartoony.
like
I'm saying
stylized.
It's just like standard.
yeah, it's
Oh, okay.
Standard
It's like
manga style.
picture Dragon Ball.
Anime girls.
Okay.
Picture two Bulmas.
Okay.
Okay.
I get where we're going here.
But mind you, these are like 14-year-old girls.
But I mean, hey, bruh, Bulma was like 14 in Dragon Ball. Huh.
Yeah, with,
Didn't stop me from fantasizing about a young adolescent Bulma. But mind you, though, I did watch Dragon Ball when I was like 8. So
fuck with it.
yeah. But let's go. Keep going.
Okay. So she's like, I wanted this for so long. It's like, how could you have known I wanted this too? And then they start looking and they get closer and closer.
Okay.
Eventually,
Yeah.
their lips just touch.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
And it's like a spark. And it's just so, she's like, that was incredible. And then they go hardcore making out.
Oh, okay. Like,
Right.
and this is like close-ups, like the tongue, like
Yeah.
wrapping each other.
Yeah.
Okay.
Somehow they got an image of their tongues inside their mouths kissing. I don't know how that works.
Okay.
Manga.
Yeah.
Because manga. But that's volume 1. Volume 2,
hey,
is
this is
where
where
they-
it turns up.
it starts off with a shower scene.
What?
Dead ass starts off in a shower scene.
Okay, continue.
You see her ample breast of a 14-year-old girl,
Okay.
right?
Probably breasts the size that no 14-year-old girl has ever had.
No, actually, they were quite small.
Oh, okay.
I think that's Chinese people who were like that, not Japanese. I don't know, but
No, I mean manga. I mean, bruh, have you ever even watched One Piece?
I mean, Nami's tits aren't that big.
Oh, let me get this straight. Have you ever seen One Piece after their 2-year training? Because I don't know what sort of training Nami did, but somehow her tits go from B cups to like double E's.
I guess show me a picture when we're done with this. I wanna see.
I will show you. I know. Wait.
What kind of training was that?
Since this whole topic is about animes and mangas, I'll pull up a picture right now to see your live reaction of Nami.
There better be Ashley double E's.
Bruh.
He said, bro.
See, I was actually watching an episode earlier today, and I was like, dude, I feel like Nami gets more busty each episode.
They just think, increasing. The size
Eventually,
of
she's
every
just
episode.
tits.
Okay, so this is what she looks like at the beginning, after the 2 years.
Oh, that's Nami?
That is Nami
Her
now.
hair's longer.
Yeah,
And-
because everybody changed how they looked. Luffy
Oh.
Luffy has like an 8-pack and then an X scar on his
I don't know
stomach.
how I feel about that. See, that's the Nami I'm used to right there.
Yeah, that's the old Nami.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. You see where she's
Yeah, she's,
more conservative,
Yeah,
no low cut dress.
she's a lady.
Now most of the time Nami's dressed into things like this.
Oh.
Dude, they don't have any recent pictures of Nami. It's all the same bikini shot. Like, fuck these pervs over here on Google, bro.
Hey, bro, send me a link.
Oh, dog, chill. But no, yeah, that's Nami now.
Huh.
Yeah.
I gotta start fucking with One Piece again.
Did you ever get to see the other girl of their crew?
There's another girl in the crew?
Nico Robin.
Nico Robin?
Yeah,
Fuck.
let me show you. Let me show you Robin.
Is she a bird?
No, but she is also quite busty. Here's her also as well after the 2-year journey.
Oh, I like how their cartoons got a little bit more realistic.
They grew up.
Here's
They
another
grew
one
into
of
their
her.
sexuality.
I thought they were already grown.
No, and see the worst part too is Robin was technically already like between the ages of 22 and 26 before the 2-year journey.
Uh-huh.
So she was already busty, but she comes back and somehow has hit another growth spurt. And you're just like, dude, why? Well, all the other dudes, no one's changed. Remember Sanji?
Yeah,
He
big
grew-
nose dude, right?
Yeah.
His nose gets bigger.
No. That's Usopp.
Oh,
Usopp
Sanji-
actually gets cut. Usopp gets cut.
What do you mean cut? Like
You know how Usopp was just always skinny?
Yeah.
Well, when he comes
Oh,
back,
he
he has
gets
like an 8
ripped?
pack. No, he's not ripped. Don't
Okay.
confuse Usopp.
Okay.
He's not ripped. He's cut. Same thing as Luffy, where it's just like they're still skinny, but somehow now they got an 8 pack.
Yeah.
Sanji's
the chef.
No, yeah, Sanji's a chef. Comes back looking the same, still wearing the same getup, but grew a mustache, and you're just like, all right, cool.
Took him 2 years.
To grow that much.
Did he curl it?
No, it is just a plain simple mustache.
Oh, he looks like he would curl it.
And then Zoro comes back, and only thing different with him is he has a scar over one of his eyes. I can't remember if it's the left or the right, and his eyes are like permanently closed. So you're just supposed to assume maybe he lost his eye. They don't, because that's the one cool thing about that 2-year period is they've slowly, as the show's gone on, told you about like what abilities they've gained and all this stuff. And like whenever there's some extreme danger, then Luffy might pull out like because I don't think you ever got far enough to when Luffy started doing his version of Super Saiyan.
No, I stopped.
Which
with
is
Chomper.
No, yeah, which is called Gears. Second gear, Luffy, like I guess what the way they explained it is he uses his rubber powers to like warm up his blood. He's like blood dosing. So now he's like extremely fast and there's like steam coming off him all the time. That's second gear. Third gear is where he somehow bites any part of his like like at first it was only his hands he could do till you'd like bite into his thumb, and somehow, since I guess he's made out of rubber, he was able to like blow into his arm and it would become like giant arms.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, it's cool. And then after the 2-year training, Luffy learned another thing. You know how there's in Dragon Ball Z there's Kaioken, where it's like it's not really like you're Super Saiyan, but you're just mastering your own body.
Yeah.
So there is in One Piece things to like master your own body, which they call like hockey. I mean, not hockey. Yeah, hockey. And what Luffy does for fourth gear is there's a hockey called ornament, and it's you've just trained your body so hard that your body becomes hard, like an ornament. So Luffy has learned in fourth gear
how to get hard.
But to mix third gear with ornament. So now it's like he turns into like this big gorilla looking like thing. Let me also get your live reaction of what Luffy looks like in fourth gear. Let me show you Luffy.
Okay.
Let me show you Luffy after the 2 years.
But let me see.
All right. There he is. You see what I'm saying? Like he literally looks the same.
Oh, he got cut. Yeah.
Yeah, but he got
What's
cut.
that X on his chest? What's that for?
Oh, he got into a fight with some animal over food. That's how they. I mean, that's how they've told you it. But it's another one of those things that no one knows from the 2 years. Like also I mean, dude, I'm going too much in One Piece. Let me just show you what he looks like, and then
One Piece lore.
and then we'll go back to your manga. But yeah, fourth gear.
What is this?
This is Luffy in fourth gear.
Who is this man? That is not the same guy. Greg, have you seen this?
No, let me see this. Whoa.
That is not.
But it's pretty
He
badass
has
though.
Vegeta hair.
Dude,
No,
I bet-
yeah,
I
he
bet
does.
The girls love his fist.
Oh, Luffy still hasn't, actually, how can we say, but been with a woman yet?
But Nami's titties.
Oh, dude, it doesn't matter.
You don't
though.
think he's fucking Nami? Was Nami fucking that shark dude?
Oh no, I don't think.
Her mom was though, right?
Nah, her mom got killed by the shark dude. Spoiler alert, everybody.
Yeah.
My bad.
But wow, she was fucking him, right? Like because sharks have like notoriously known sharp penises.
I know that where like it rips the inside of
Mhm.
other female sharks,
Yes.
but what I'm saying though is you actually witness Nami's like foster mom get her ass like beat by the shark dude, and by ass beat I don't mean like
Oh.
ass beat in the sense you're trying to think of. I mean like he literally takes his fists and he like
Beats that
decks her,
ass.
and then somehow like she.
That's the
dies.
only One Piece manga I ever owned and read.
Oh, see, I've never read any of the One Piece manga.
Yeah. That's a really good one.
I'm pulling out my manga right now.
Ooh, Attack on
Oh,
Titan.
okay.
great.
But Gabe, go back to volume 2.
Oh, volume
this
2. Where were we? Oh, the shower
Illustrious
scene. Shower scene.
manga.
Oh, where were we? Oh, right.
The shower scene, yes.
So, his sister walks in, and for some reason does this like, you know how animes when they get like nervous and shy, they kind of like spaz out.
Yeah.
She did that. It's kind of cute, honestly.
Okay.
But, as
Okay,
I
I
can-
see. So these characters are starting to grow on you in a way.
No
like,
lie, I'm thinking about picking this up and actually reading it. There's a volume 3 coming out. And I really
So you went from looking at the cover and being like, "Dog, this is weird. This is incest," to the second volume where you are feeling their struggle
Yeah.
of sisterly love.
Yeah, because they're not accepted by anybody. They're keeping this a secret. So
Okay,
they're in
okay. school,
school, right? They're in their class. Once in one classroom, the other in another classroom. They're texting each other. She's like, "I want to see you." It's like, "Bathroom?" Okay, so they go meet in the bathroom.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it gets steamy and hot.
Okay.
Like the mirrors actually get steamy.
And hey, in question, because I just need to know who the audience is, or if anyone in this Books a Million is picking it up. Like when you picked up this book, was there like a thick layer of dust,
Dude.
or was it, or
I feel like stateside there's probably not much of an audience except
Yeah.
weirdos.
Except for me.
But I think in Japan there's probably like a huge audience.
Oh,
Oh,
easily.
no, yeah, for sure.
Easily.
See, that's what I've heard. I've heard that like in Japan, there's a pretty decent audience.
It's probably guys and girls.
No, yeah.
all at different
Well, they're
ages.
more open to like sexual.
No,
things up in
see, that's
Japan.
what I was gonna say. Was it's cool about all that stuff, but it's like don't ask, don't tell.
Exactly.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's like, go ahead, people can sell that. Go ahead, you can read it. But if you guys are doing like what we're doing on a podcast, talking about this and advocating these teenage things, then you might get shut down.
Well, they sell like used panties over in Japan.
Oh no,
Like
yeah,
those-
they do. But I mean, like, it's honestly one of those things because I've heard on people. I've never personally been to Japan, but if you go to Japan and you ask a Japanese person, "Hey, where's the nearest vending machine where I can get some panties?" They'll like look at you weird and just walk off.
Yeah. He probably just got nervous and got hard and probably went to go buy some himself. He's like, "Oh yeah, we have those here."
Guess I know what I'm doing here now.
But hey, how does this volume 2 end though?
Oh,
after
dude.
they meet up in the
Volume 2 ends on the
bathroom.
biggest cliffhanger. Okay, so they're kissing, right?
Hey, I just want to verify. You said cliffhanger, not clit hanger, right?
Sorry, yeah. You can call it cliffhanger because it gets steamy.
Oh my God.
Like I said. So they're in their bed this time, right? This time they have everything off, but like little pants and shorts, right?
Okay.
And they're making out. They're all just kissing their neck, kissing their titties. Then you see a hand slowly go down.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Whoa! This is on some.
Yeah,
They're getting real now.
So it goes down slowly, and just as it gets to the crotch,
She said, "I'm not ready for this."
No.
The volume 2.
it's in the volume 2.
Wow.
Yeah,
Bro,
that's why I'm so hyped for volume 3.
you got to find out what the name of this manga is.
Dude, I'm
so I
honestly-
can do some research.
I'll cop this out.
Okay,
Like I want to
okay.
buy it, but I don't want to go back and actually purchase it physically
Oh,
there
okay.
because I don't want to be like that guy.
I mean, what you could do, you got a
You mean
smart.
you don't want to be judged?
Yeah, like what the fuck? What if it's like some like old lady and she sees me buying a manga called Sisters with two scandalous teenage girls holding each other?
Why don't you just like find like a thick book, right? And whip out your pocket knife, hollow
Hollow
out
out.
this book, put the manga in
Pocket
there,
knife right here.
and
Here, guys.
hollow out the book, put the manga in there, and just slide it on the counter and be like, I would like this book, but make sure the barcode's seen so you can just scan it without opening the book.
Or I could just get it on Amazon. That's
But I
what I'm gonna
mean,
do.
you want that to be on your shopping list, and then you want them to recommend more mangas of the similar thing.
Could you imagine if that's my only recommendation?
That's what I'm
It's
saying.
like naughty mangas.
Then you get a virus. You got to take it to like Geek Squad over at Best Buy.
Oh, it's a Mac. Doesn't get viruses. Bitch.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got to take it to Geek Squad because like every other Apple product, you eventually have to upgrade to the next Apple product.
No, they last 10 years.
Oh,
maybe
10
more.
years for real?
Yeah.
So you've had your MacBook for 10 years.
I've had it for 3 years, still
So
going.
you're expecting it to last 7 years.
Oh, easily.
Okay, all right, cool.
Yeah, but like I was saying, so I'm in I'm in this hour for 45 minutes reading. It's
Okay.
not reading cover to cover, but just skimming through the pages.
Okay.
And this dude keeps walking by, like this employee who works there.
Oh shit! So he's already caught on to you. Like,
Yeah.
Yo, you gotta buy that.
Yeah. He just keeps like walking by. The first time I didn't pay him no mind. The second time, like I guess he's just checking on me, making sure I'm okay. But the third time, I'm like, this guy thinks I might jerk into this.
damn.
That's what I got it. The fourth time, I'm just like, bro. That's when I put the book down and dipped. I was like, I'm good.
I'm out.
Wait, were you sweating? Like,
No,
did you make it look suspicious? Like you just left there?
I ran. Just,
Damn, dude. I don't know what to say, but damn.
yeah. It was a good Friday or Saturday, was it? Yeah.
Shit, but hey, at least you got to read both mangas and learn about the tale of two sisters.
I didn't pick up Dragon Ball though. Should have.
Oh wait, you never even picked up Dragon Ball. You got
Dude,
too distracted.
Dude, when I saw
Yeah,
this, I was
believe.
like, I gotta see what this is. Like, this would make a great podcast episode.
But any other mangas you wanna plug other than A Tale of Two Sisters?
I mean, I didn't. Besides that, nah.
Okay,
But I do
okay.
want to talk about something real quick.
Go ahead.
You guys heard of Detective Pikachu?
Yes,
Only in Japan, right?
No, what the hell's Detective Pikachu?
it's a new movie coming out.
Game.
Oh, we
Well,
have
it's a
talked
game
about.
and movie.
Oh, it's
Oh,
a
so
movie.
you
I
didn't
didn't
know it
know
was a
that.
game. We have talked about this movie though.
Okay, so it's this game where Pikachu talks to you, and like you're a detective or like you're his partner or whatever, and you're stopping crimes.
Oh, so on some LA noir shit.
LA Noir shit, yes.
Okay.
But here's the thing: it's only for Japan, and they're trying to get it localized here in the States. And guess who they want the voice actor to be?
Nolan North.
Dude, Danny
Danny
DeVito.
DeVito.
Wait, to be the voice of Detective
Pikachu.
Detective Pikachu.
Have you seen the trailer when they dub Professor Pikachu's
Yes.
voice with fucking Frank from Always Sunny? It's the best thing.
Dude, the homie Frank. Quick aside, dude, I love how everything he says is always like quotable. This dude is playing Family Feud, submits an answer, and then goes, "Wait, can I take back that answer?" Because he talked about they asked him what type of animals do we eat that don't eat us. This dude goes pigs, and then goes, "Wait, can I take that back? Because I've seen a pig eat a man before. Actually, I've seen a whole bunch of pigs eat a whole bunch of men." Like, where do you see these illustrious man-eating pigs? But
In Philly.
In Philly, yeah.
You gotta see that trailer, bro. It's the funniest shit.
but Greg,
Yeah,
any mangas you want to talk about?
sure. I mean, I just got out my collection here. I don't really have that many.
Ooh, what do you have there?
Dude, I've never seen these Attack on Titan ones though.
Yeah, so I recently got, I guess, just a volume 1 of Attack on Titan from my fiance's brother, because he got it in like a one of those boxes, like a loot crate.
Oh, okay.
So I have that, and then I have like some free comic book day stuff, and one of these is like a split with Attack on Titan and then Your Lie in April. There's like a
Oh shit, dude, I've heard of that one.
and and Noragami too, which
I
both of
haven't
those
heard
are
about that
like
one.
2 of my favorite animes for sure.
Wait, Your Lie in April?
Yeah.
So
and-
that one is good.
Yeah, that's basically just about like music and then love.
Okay,
And it gets real emotional, like really, really emotional.
Oh,
Because
interesting.
it's basically like it follows this kid who's a virtuoso pianist, and
Okay.
like as a child, like he was the greatest like pianist in all of Japan, and then his mother like kind of broke him basically because she abused him.
Oh.
Aw, damn.
So-
It's like a child called It.
Yeah, he like eventually just gave up on music, and then he meets this girl that he falls in love with, but he also learns to fall back in love with music because of her.
Oh, that's
And
cool.
I could have
then
checked this out because it's on Netflix.
some events happen that are really sad that I'm not going to spoil.
I'm
but
already crying.
It's really good.
I really do want to check this out.
No, dude, I definitely gotta check this out. Cause I mean, the only animes. Cause want to preface this to with everybody. I've never read a single manga before. I might have skimmed through a DBZ one back in the day,
Mm-hmm.
but other than that, though, I've never read a manga. Just because I'd rather just watch the anime. To be honest.
No, that's how I am too. So that's why I pulled out this collection because I
Yeah.
was trying to see what I actually have
Yeah.
because I never was like super into manga.
Mhm.
I've always just watched anime. So most of what I have is honestly Gundam stuff.
Oh, dude. G
Because they're
Gundam.
like one-off stories or in between
Ah.
stories. So
Oh,
yeah,
that's
cool.
sick.
I have Endless Waltz, the whole manga, because that's like one of my favorite OVA movies, Gundam Wing. So I have that whole thing. I have some other things that are kind of were gifts or like things I found at Goodwill. So I have like a Mobile Suit Gundam Blue Destiny novel.
Quick question, Greg. What's your
Yeah.
favorite Gundam series? Like,
Gundam Wing.
Really?
Hands down. Yeah.
awesome. Okay. Okay.
Hey,
Dubbed.
quick.
Yeah, I don't like Gundam like anything subtitled. I don't know why. The voice acting weirds me out. I don't know why. Like it's like Gundam and then Cowboy Bebop are like the two I have to watch dubbed,
Yeah.
and then everything else I can watch subtitled.
See, I don't know about Gundam, but I know Cowboy Bebop. The dubbed is, I mean, pretty
It's really good.
Yeah,
It's like one
really
of the
good.
best dubs.
Well, I guess it
Period.
depends on the Gundam series.
Yeah,
Because there are some Gundam series like are not really good.
yeah.
Oh,
Like G
okay.
Gundam is kind of like good and bad. Like
The first couple episodes of G Gundam are pretty bad.
yeah,
Until they get to the tournament, yeah.
Dude, talking about shows with giant mechs. Have you
my
guys?
favorite.
You guys ever remember that one show? I want to say it was either on Toonami or like on the bridge between like late night Cartoon Network and like early Toonami. But it's a show about this big dude who always playing video games, and then this giant robot comes into his life, and he controls the robot with like what looks like a PS2 controller.
Isn't that
I can't remember the name. That's
that
why
was
I'm
a
asking.
Western though show, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was over here. It wasn't an
It's
anime.
Mega XLR or something.
I've
Mega
never heard of
something like
this.
Let me see if I can look it up. If I show you a picture, you probably honestly remember a commercial
Yeah.
because that's the only reason I ever watched this show was because it would always be like some bullshit ad where it's like he was once a gamer. A robot comes into his life and he controls it with the only way he knows how to, a controller.
Yeah.
And then he's like always like he's sitting there in the mech and like using smashing his PS2 controller to bits and like whipping other robot's ass. It was it's pretty legit. It was pretty legit. Let me see if I can find this out.
Were there any mangas that you guys like didn't like? Well, anime that you guys didn't like, but now you like. Well, back then, but now you just absolutely love.
Do you want to hear what's
That's a good
crazy?
question.
Yeah.
One Piece is that for me.
Really?
Huh.
Yeah, because I was watching One Piece, and you know how when I explain to them, you're like, dude, those characters sound weird. Like, fuck that.
Mhm.
I was watching it, and I got to the Chopper arc, and when Luffy is fighting, his name is Waffle, and all he is like this short, rotundous man who since like everybody has like a devil fruit, any big bad guy, his devil fruit power is, I think they call it the chomp fruit. So what he does is just eats everything.
Isn't that like Chomper? Isn't that like Chomper? Isn't that what Chomper has?
No, Chopper has the human fruit. That's how he's able to talk and be a
But
human.
I thought he was a reindeer because he ate a fruit.
No. He was born a reindeer, but he ate a
Oh,
fruit,
okay.
and it's honestly it's a weird like almost like Adam and Eve story where he was a reindeer, like totally oblivious, eats the fruit, and then like stands up and like realizes like what's going on here, and he like it's kind of sad too because you see him run up to another reindeer and the reindeer's just like staring at him like twitches his nose and then just like scurries off. And then
that's actually really cool.
no, yeah, yeah.
like
So
that.
like he doesn't know how to fit in, and he goes to a town, and then they're like, a talking reindeer. What's this? And they like start throwing shit at him. So he's like, what the fuck? So he tries to go back into the woods, and then
I thought he was a human by then.
no, I mean like since he couldn't, no, because I mean he still looks like a reindeer. It's just what the human fruit gives you is you have like the consciousness like
But I
of
thought
a
he was
person.
always a talking reindeer, and people.
No. He was. Oh, that's another thing too. Is like even when he was a normal reindeer, he was always a weird reindeer because it's like a shout out to Rudolph. You know how Rudolph had a red nose.
Yeah.
Chopper has a blue nose.
Yeah, but he could talk and fight and get big and brawly and shit.
But that's after he eats a human fruit.
No, it's not.
Yeah, dude.
'Cause I remember when I was
dude, when
watching
we're
the
talking about
anime-
we're
dude.
talking about One Piece. You want to know why? Want to know the main reason I know that is because let me get a little nerdy with you guys again on One Piece. There's 3 types of devil fruit. There is paramecia type, which is what Luffy is, where it's always just like a random ability. Luffy's just happens to make him rubber, which would usually be Logia type, which is usually like elements. Like Luffy's brother, Fire Fist Ace, he ate.
Fire fist.
Yeah, because he can shoot fire.
Oh,
But-
I was thinking something.
No,
else.
yeah, but since he's a Logia type, that means like physical attacks can't hurt him. So like anytime somebody shoots a bullet at him, he just turns into fire and the fire goes through him. Then there is zone type, which most of the time zone types what they do is they give you the power of like an animal. While Chopper's
Already.
the animal was like his fruit was a human fruit. So what that did was just give him like different forms of what he was. Since he wasn't a human, it was like a reindeer, so that's how he's able to turn into like a bulky reindeer. He's even eventually like after the 2-year training, he can turn into what he calls Kung Fu Point, where he looks like a short little dude and he's like running around doing backflips and like doing karate chops. He can also turn into what looks like actually looks like a reindeer now, and where he's like super fast as fuck. But that's my One Piece aside.
Did he eat the human fruit before he met Luffy?
Yeah.
Okay. So that makes sense.
No. Yeah.
See, I thought this was like a new thing that he just now ate the human fruit.
No. It's
Okay.
just after the 2-year training, he learns how to control his abilities.
Because
like,
I
more.
literally stopped watching the minute they introduced Chomper.
No, see, that's what I stopped
I was like,
watching.
I fucking hate this character.
I stopped watching after like when they introduced Waffle, like the weird dude who was like eating everything, and that was
character called Waffle.
yeah, that's what I was saying, like the guy who just like eats everything.
Wow.
And I stopped watching that because that was also around the same time when Toonami kind of went under for a couple years.
Mm-hmm.
So
in
I
peace.
didn't have like a place to look up animes.
Right.
So I honestly like that. There was like a weird like 2-year or so gaps where I didn't even watch animes anymore. And then randomly one day I was perusing the internet looking for free episodes of another one of my favorite cartoons, The Boondocks.
Shout out.
And
You can call it an anime.
no, yeah, I mean, you
Yeah,
can call
pretty much
Boondocks an
It's
anime.
definitely influenced by it.
Yeah. And I happened across like one of those websites where they just have a shit ton of cartoon episodes up there for free. And I went through there and I see Naruto Shippuden, and I was like, what the hell? This show is still going on. And then 300 episodes later, I'm here.
Damn.
Same thing with One Piece. Actually,
One Piece changed your life.
No, One Piece. When I was watching Naruto, I got back into Naruto for a while, and I worked at a Route 21, and one of the managers there was like, dude, you love Naruto too? And I was like, yeah, bro. We talked about it for like 2 hours, and then he's like, dude, do you also watch One Piece? And I was like, ooh, nah, there's like 600 episodes, dude. I'm good. He's like, bro, please catch up. And he's like, anytime you want to talk about it, like any episode, even any of the older ones, just do it. So like, literally, that's what I did. I caught up, and like every time I saw an episode, I would just talk to him with it, and that's how I got to here.
And now it's your favorite show?
No, yeah,
That's a great way to enjoy anime with somebody who like likes it as much
No,
as
yeah.
you do, so you can talk back and forth.
Yeah, no.
no. And the only reason I actually got into it though was because he told me about like Luffy's version of Super Saiyan. When he explained to me what like second gear and all that stuff was, I was like, dude, that's fucking badass. I want to see him do this shit. So that's why.
What about you, Greg?
To answer the question you asked about like an anime that I hated back in the day that I would probably like now,
Mm-hmm.
it would probably be Yu Yu Hakusho. Because back in the day, for whatever reason, like whenever that show came on,
never given it a
Toonami, I
second
was like,
chance.
I'm not watching this shit. I
Dude,
don't
you
wanna watch
should.
this.
It is literally
But
my
I feel
favorite
like,
anime.
yeah, now if I went back and watched it, I think it's probably, I would think it's badass.
Yeah.
But,
The reason people give up on that is because like the first couple episodes, he's just going after like 3 demons, and it's literally almost the same thing
I
for
can't
each one.
remember why, but it just never grabbed me. Like I'd watch everything else, and then when that came on, I'd be like, nope,
Yeah.
turn it off.
'Cause that anime gets really good. That motherfucker gets so powerful at the end.
You want to hear what's so funny?
What?
Is I never gave Yu Yu Hakusho a chance because like I was like, dude, that's such a weird name. Sounds like that boba 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 boba
Oh,
boba
dude,
show.
fuck
I
Bobo.
never watched that either.
That's the same reason why I didn't give Yu Yu Hakusho a shot because I was like, dude, it's probably like this boba 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 garbage.
Dude, I thought when I like back in the day, I mean, I've always loved that anime. So I looked it up one time. I thought where I stopped was the ending. It really wasn't the ending. They went like 2 more seasons after that. And
Damn.
and it actually has like a real ending, you know? Not like fucking bullshit Inuyasha that just ends.
Mm-hmm.
That's another show I've never given a shot.
Yeah, that's another show I
I
never
can't.
got into at all.
Yeah, me
like
neither.
people like around me growing up would watch it and love it, and I was like, nah.
Question: does anybody know Bleach ended? Right?
Yeah.
I might
Just
watch.
recently.
Oh, just recently?
I think so, yeah.
Jeez. See, I thought it ended like 5 years or so ago.
Please recently just ended.
Damn, and I wanted to give that show a shot because I've been watching I didn't watch episodes, but I saw my little brother watching a couple episodes, and I was like, dude, this show is kind of badass.
I liked it at first until they went to like whatever their version of the demon world is.
Oh,
Like
okay.
most typical animes do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is that's insane though.
But bro, please give Yu Yu Hakusho a chance.
Yeah, I should go back and watch it.
I might.
Please, guys.
I just try to keep up as many simulcasts as I can, like current shows,
Mm-hmm.
just because I don't have that much time.
Yeah.
So like the shorter, like more recent ones that I can actually talk to people about, those are the ones I want to watch.
I think it's like only.
No, yeah, that's why I watched
4
Kill
or
la
5
Kill and
seasons.
Akami ga Kill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kill la Kill is fantastic.
need
Dude,
to
I
check
love that
out.
show.
It's awesome.
Dude, they sold me in the first like 5 seconds of that show, and I was almost about to turn it off too because I'm sitting there and it starts
It's,
off like
really weird too. Though.
Yeah.
It's just like a really out there, very like anime.
over stylized.
Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Dope.
But I see that's what I'm saying. I liked it because like I'm sitting there right, and it's just a black screen, and it starts off with like a lecture about Hitler, and you're just like, what the hell is going on here?
He was a
What am I
great
watching?
man.
No, yeah, and literally, like, while this speech is going on, it like the color fills in, and you see it's like a classroom, and it's a teacher giving the speech. The door gets kicked in, and you're just like, what the fuck? And then you can see the door too has taken out like 2 or 3 students. So you're like, dude, what the hell's
Wait,
going
the
on?
door actually took out.
Yeah,
Yes,
like
yeah.
knocked them
Yeah,
out the
like-
window.
yeah, it knocks them out, and then some big ass dude just sticks like half his body into the classroom, and still half his body's outside the classroom. You're just like, what the hell? And he's like, someone in here has stolen a uniform, because that's how everybody gets their powers in the shows, through uniforms. And from there, it's just like this whole like chase sequence ensues. Dude, it's insane. I love that show though.
Dude, I don't know what it is, but I love animes that take place like during school. If that makes sense.
That's a lot of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love that, but I don't know why. I just do.
I mean, hey dog. I mean, if you're trying to go back to
No,
elementary school,
no,
you
no.
can-
I'm just saying it's like a cool premise to me. Like that's what kind of why I love Persona 4 so much.
Still got to beat that.
Please do.
I just haven't because I have one of the original Vitas,
I saw that.
and my my charger thing is frayed, so I need to get a new charger.
I'll spy you my 3DS charger.
That won't help.
Oh damn, too bad.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a proprietary charger, so
I thought it was using the
That's the
USB one.
Vita.
Or is it the new Vita?
that's the Slim Vita,
Ah,
which also got announced earlier this week. Got some more colors for any of you people on
Buy a-
Vita Island with
buy a
me.
3DS
Vita Island.
instead.
But hey, I mean, it happens.
I want to talk about my favorite anime real quick.
Go ahead, Greg.
Steins Gate. Have you guys heard of this?
Whoa,
No,
no. Inform me.
It's a time traveling anime.
Okay.
It follows this like crazy. He's basically just like a shut-in, but he thinks he's like a mad scientist. That's what he calls himself. Like he thinks he's just this brilliant scientist, but he's really just like a regular dude that wears a lab coat and is a weirdo and doesn't have social skills. But basically, some events like start happening where he starts researching this like company out of Sweden that's actually real. I can't remember what their name is, but like,
Abstergo.
like they basically discovered time travel and like how it works, and then like he starts trying to mess with it, and then ends up like causing things to happen that affect time, and then basically like some events happen, like serious shit goes down, and then he has to correct time, but every time he keeps trying to correct it or like fix it, basically it gets worse and worse. So
Is it kind of like based on historical events?
no,
Okay.
I'm just like, it's based in reality.
Okay.
So
No,
it's
yeah,
a very
yeah.
realistic anime, but then the time travel thing is the like sci-fi element of it.
Okay.
That's
That's actually pretty.
so
what's
good.
it called again? Steins Gate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Steins Gate. So the reason this is my favorite anime is because the characters are incredible. Like all the characters in the show are awesome and lovable in their own way. It has like all my favorite shows have some kind of level of humor to it while still like being serious in what it's trying to tell in the story. So it has this awesome sense of humor to it with some of the characters. There's also like a love story with all of it too, and then the sci-fi time travel stuff. So it's like it's an anime, so like there'll be like really heavy shit one second, and then it'll be really lighthearted the next, and then.
How did you see this one? Netflix, Hulu, Crunchyroll.
I think a friend of mine actually heard about it, and then he kind of burned some DVDs for me.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
And
old
then
school.
I watched it that
Yeah.
way, and I
That's
was
cool.
like, "This is incredible." So then I bought it on Blu-ray and
Did you
watched it again.
Hey, we should watch them.
Yeah,
Here one time for real.
is it subbed or dubbed? Or I mean, if you have a Blu-ray, it's probably
It's both.
dubbed. Okay, yeah.
The first time I watched it subbed.
Oh, okay.
The second time I watched it dubbed, and the dub is okay.
Yeah.
It's not terrible by any means, but I prefer the sub version.
Oh, okay.
I think it's probably just bias. Like that's what I heard first, and that's what the characters I fell in love with. So
Yeah.
hearing it dubbed, it's weird. It's
Oh,
different.
okay.
But yeah, I'd recommend it for like anybody that's a fan of anime. Like you don't even have to be a fan of a particular anime to like Steins Gate, I think.
Dude, talking though about Persona and dude Gabe, you talking about you love the animes with like school. Have either of you ever seen the anime Durarara?
Yes.
I've never heard of that.
It's
What is
awesome.
this?
I haven't finished it or like kept up with it.
No,
though.
yeah, I only
kinda
seen the first season.
I kind of lost momentum with it after a certain point.
Yeah.
What's it about?
Dude, let me give you
It's
the
about
pitch.
gangs.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
about
you
gangs in Japan.
In school too?
No, yeah, that's how it starts off.
Hey, you sold me.
And I don't know about you, Greg, but the way I tried to sell Nathan on it, but he still didn't watch it. I think he saw like a couple episodes. But I don't know, does it kind of give you a Persona vibe?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, that's what really got me into the
There's like
show.
a supernatural
Yeah.
element to it as well, but then it's mostly just like these kids end up becoming part of gangs just because that's how like society is where they're living.
Okay.
So they just have to conform to.
Other
being in
like
gangs.
romances?
Yeah, there is.
There's like all kinds of different
That's cool.
like subplots. Like that's
That's
why
what's
I
really
kinda
cool about that
lost
show.
a momentum with it because it's like several
much.
episodes will go off on a subplot and then it'll come back to the main plot and then
Okay.
continue from there.
See, I lost momentum because I finished the first season, and I know there was Durarara, like what they call like X2, which is like the second season, but didn't know that was on Netflix. I told my little brother about the first season. He saw the first season, then saw the second season, and then he was like, "Oh yeah, but I don't know how to find the third season." And that's when I was like turned off because that was in the mood when I was watching Kill la Kill Akame ga Kill, and I was like, dude, I just want to watch animes where I can like finish it.
Yeah.
And I wasn't trying to make another commitment to Durarara.
Is Naruto over, or is it still going on?
It's still going on. The manga's over though.
Damn, dude. How many?
But I mean, it doesn't even matter though because from what the creator's saying is Naruto's story is done, but Boruto's story is next.
Dude, that's the stupidest name.
Just keep going.
Yeah.
Fuck. But no, back to Persona. You know, there's a manga.
And there's like
anime.
movies. Yeah.
You do that instead of playing the game, because it's literally the same thing.
That's what I'm about to do because I'm stuck on a boss fight
Yeah.
in P4.
Oh wait, the anime actually tells you like the events that
Yeah.
unfold in the
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like
So
they
I'm
go
probably
throughout
just
the-
gonna watch like the end of Golden, the anime, and then get the story before 5. Like,
I mean, I still want to
There's
give
like
it a shot.
prequel anime for 5 too that's out right now.
Oh, there
Really?
is.
That's
Mhm.
Oh,
I want to watch that, but I mean, I want to finish 4 though, just for the fact that I know I still have.
how far are you though?
Oh, dude, I still haven't saved. I'm in the spa.
Oh, dude,
Oh.
you are far.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like I'm far. That's the main reason though. That's why I
Dude,
want
honestly,
to.
at this point, just watch the anime.
But dude, I like. See, I actually I like the gameplay because it honestly like Persona to me, and that's why I love playing it on the Vita. Is like anytime you know how you had that Pokemon itch, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what did you do? You bought a 3DS.
Yeah.
Anytime I ever have that Pokemon itch where I want to play a game where I'm controlling like little monsters fighting other monsters, I just play Persona.
Fair enough.
And I honestly like Persona's like combat way more than Pokemon's combat. So,
It's different. It's harder, definitely.
Yeah.
but I
That's
like
the one
that,
thing
though.
I hate about Pokemon. It's just so damn easy. Oh, dude. Back to Pokemon news. Yo, how hype are you guys with Sun and Moon?
Not at all.
God
Not in the
dang
least
Hype
you.
levels
bit.
at 0.
Dude, I'm
Yeah.
like up to here with the hype.
Dude, why though? Why did you pick out of all games to get hyped for? Why Sun and Moon?
Sun
Why
and
didn't you get hyped like everybody else did with X and Y, and then got disappointed and
Because
just
here's
never?
the thing with Sun and Moon, dude. They're changing so much that it's gonna feel completely different than any Pokemon game I've ever played. Like, it's not following the same format of you, like, getting the gym badges, finding the Elite Four, saving the world. It's not gonna be like that. It's gonna be completely different. So, and they got a low-end form Oak in there.
What do you?
Professor Oak, a low-end form.
Oh, okay. Now I get what you're
You
saying.
see how they got a lowland Pokemon?
Low.
Yeah.
A lowland Oak now, because it's his cousin, Samson Oak. It's it's one of the Pokemon professors in Sun and Moon.
So this really is kind of like they're trying to reboot the series.
No, honestly, the theory is that this will be like the first era of the Pokemon game,
Oh,
and
okay.
a second era will pick off right after this
Hmm.
on the NX.
Okay. Damn. Well, anything?
Get hyped,
Anything
guys.
else anybody wants to say about anime, mangas, anything Japanese in general?
Just fuck with Japan.
Have you guys ever played any visual novels, like anime video games?
What do you mean?
What do you? Yeah.
Yeah, what do you
what
mean?
visual? Like.
That's what they're called. They're like video games, but you just like click through it. It's just like reading a.
Oh, you mean like those like text adventure games where you're like always trying to fuck the girls?
That's not what
I've
they're
played
always
those.
about, but yeah.
Yeah, I've played those.
Yeah. Okay. I was just wondering because there's one coming out for Psychopaths that I'm really excited
Yeah.
about, and that's one of my favorite animes.
No, see, I've only ever seen the ones where it's like I said, you're trying to fuck the girls. But I did play one. Don't remember the name, but I want to say it was like some indie thing because this was back like in middle school. But it was like you were trying to find out who was like this monster, and anytime you picked who was the wrong guy, the monster would like kill you.
Oh.
No, yeah, and it was kind of like some murder mystery type thing because
That's
like
cool.
the longer it took you to solve what the monster was, the more the people around you started to die. But like I said, I can't remember, and I think it was I found it like through some links on the internet.
The only one I've ever played was Starfire from Teen Titans and some tentacles.
So you thought like one of those fuck the girl games?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Was that a Flash game?
It was.
Okay.
Damn. I guess we can end it on that note.
All right, guys.
This was episode 8 of the Nerd Outlet podcast. You can find us on Twitter at Nerd Outlet, on Instagram at Nerd Outlet, on Facebook /Nerd Outlet. And this is your boy Louther signing off. Joining me, Greg.
Bye.
And Gabe.
14-year-old girls.